Hey guys, real quick, I wanted to share with you a concept that I picked up from one of my good friends this morning. It's a concept of batching your showings together. And it's so important during this time when we are having, COVID-19 affect our showings. Typically, we just allow showings to happen in a lot of cases. But this is an idea and a concept that's really relevant for today's kind of market environment. So I want to picture with you listed a house on Tuesday or maybe tomorrow, Wednesday, where you are naturally going to normally just put it on the market and kind of cross your fingers, maybe do a video, allow the video to be out there, and maybe do some appointment only showings. But let's rethink this. Let's think about what's the best way to market this listing and having a marketing progression, right? I'll call it a marketing sequence. So let's assume we take the listing early in the week, and now we're going to launch it on a Thursday. By the way, statistically, Redfin studied tens of thousands of sales, and they discovered that Thursdays at 5 o'clock is the best time to launch a listing. So ideally, that's when you launch it. But now we launch the listing, but in our marketing remarks, we say two things. Number one, we're going to have the house virtually open on Friday. So we're going to do a virtual open house on Friday at a certain time, maybe 4 or 5 o'clock, and that no showings will occur until Saturday or Sunday. This is where I'm going to batch my showings, right? They're going to be batched in the sense that we're going to have time slots people can go into, and they're batched. They're going to happen on Saturday and Sunday, right? And the idea here is that we're going to drive interest in this house by having people, number one, attend that Friday open house where they're going to be able to see it, but that's you at the house. No one else is going to be there. And then if they're interested, they're going to convert into a showing. Now, my friend Lennox Scott, who was talking to us about this concept, said in Seattle and Bellevue and in the offices that he owns and manages, he's seeing hundreds of video views on these live video events, these virtual open house events, which have converted into multiple stacks of showings on Saturdays and Sundays. So it's a way to create a sense of urgency. It's a way to create a sense of, if I don't do this, someone else will. So a fear of missing out, the FOMO experience that a lot of buyers have in a traditional market, you can create it in this kind of different market environment that we're in. Now, this is assuming you can still do appointment-only showings in your state. A lot of states have moved to that level. And if that's the case, I want you to think about your progression. Are you going to launch your listings on a certain date? Are you then going to do an open house, virtual open house first, and then progress to stacked time zones for when people are going to be allowed to show this house on a Saturday and Sunday? And the goal is to create maybe a multiple offer situation for your sellers. So some ideas for you today. I hope those help in the market. Have a great day. Good selling. We'll talk to you soon over eRealEstateCoach.com.